Today is a vlog day and I'm so excited to be doing this vlog because I'll be sharing more about Poi Hun and basically a lot of what's going to be happening for the rest of 2020. I also want to share some of the new products that we released in the last month and share how I use them, and I also want to share the new software that me and Mr. Poi are using because since we're working remotely, it's been super hard to keep track of some of the stuff. So I've been trying this new system and we're gonna see if it works, but I'll share a little bit more on that. And we're gonna share our most anticipated product is our A5 covers. I'll share a little update on that and even show you it because we got our final samples and I think we can launch soon. So yeah. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. Okay, so first things first is 2020. So the rest of 2020 is going by super quick. It's already mid-November and then we have December and then it'll be 2021, which I'm actually pretty excited for. So my update on Poi Hun for 2020 is that we have had to delay our holiday bundles for a few times and it isn't the exact way that we wanted it to be. We want it to be had more of some leather products that would be part of the bundle, but we had to delay our stuff for the leather products, so we had to change it up a little bit, which is totally normal. It's not everything goes the way you want it to go, so yeah. So in my calendar here I have this month on one page and that's when I usually do my really scratchy planning, so nothing is set. I usually use a friction pen, which is the pen that you can erase with, and I use it with the color so I can see what the different things might be. So maybe a different color is for, like, one color is for releases, one color is for the Facebook group and stuff, so then I can kind of differentiate which one's which. So for this month we weren't planning to release that many things, but a lot of things came super late and couldn't release for October, so we decided that we're gonna release some of it in November, but it's probably gonna be more of a smaller release. So that is why every single week this month we have something releasing. Hopefully we get an update on the A5 covers, which I will talk about more later on in the next week, so we can start the pre-sale and get those running and ready to go. And then in December we are actually going to take a 2-week break, so Mr. Poi has to get everything ready before then and make sure that everyone knows that the last day to order is a certain day, and make sure everyone orders by then because we will be closed for 2 weeks. And yes, so that is the little update for 2020, and then we'll reopen at the last week of December and then we'll go to 2021. So that is my little plan for Poi Hun. So there's that, and I want to share with you the new items that we have that is perfect for businesses. It was part of the business or the boss collection and I will share with you. Okay, so the first things I want to share with you are our notepads. These are new from October. So this is a weekly notepad and this is a monthly notepad, so if you're a boss girl you can probably just use this on your desk, and it's super easy. You can just set up the dates yourself, and then your monthly can also be the same. What I love about these is that not only you can use it as is on your desk, but you can also punch it and put it in your half-letter disc bound. So I've been doing that after each week to kind of have them on hand and can reference back to it if I need to. I haven't been using my normal month as much, so this is what I've been using before. I usually put my task on this side, but then sometimes it gets crumbled with other notes, and then I usually write this with notes. But now I still use this as more for notes and just in general items, and then this is for more for task, which I think is a lot better because I can lay out a lot of things and use page flags, which I can also use in here, but I felt like there's more space when it comes to a lot more stuff that I need to work on before the end of 2020. So these dot markers I use to kind of indicate on things I want to share on Instagram stories. So that's nice to have because I might forget. And then for the monthly calendar, I've been using it not for monthly work. It's mainly for social media. So I'm going to share with you how I use that. So I've been using it for social media as a content calendar. I have the blue for the Facebook group for Poi Hun, and then the orange is more for like in general stuff, so I've been tracking that. So it's nice to see what I talked about during these days. I think it's nice to see the overall view and to have it planned out. So this would reference to the weekly, because obviously I would write it in here, and then I would also write it in here as a reference also. So those are the two new products that I've been loving, and you can punch it in your half-liter display like I did. So that's what the first thing I want to talk about. But the second thing I want to talk about is my favorite release so far. So I'm going to share that right now. So this month calendar is mainly for like very detailed work. So what I will literally be talking about those days. But then I also have the content social media inserts where I use this to actually mark other things. So the more important things, such as like flash sales and stuff, the new releases and stuff, and then I have my weekly goals here to share what I want to do. So for example, for the early releases, and make sure I have my newsletter and stories ready. For the new releases, I have to make sure that I have that I share it and stuff like that. This is for October, but by the way, and then restock or anything, make sure to share, and then have little hashtag and little notes on the bottom. So this one is this month. So as you see here, holiday bundles was last week, so I tried to prep it. This week is to share the giveaway, which we have on Monday, so I have to share that and remind myself, and then maybe even a video for our covers, which I haven't still planned yet. I'm still kind of finalizing that, and then I have to add back the new releases for this week. And yeah, and then sometimes I have notes, and then I can have a little section here for anything that I might need to focus on next month. So there's that. And then the other insert that is perfect for planners or for businesses is a project insert. So we release this project insert. It is numbered, so you can actually keep track of it in your project index. And then this is what it looks like. You have a slightly light gridded area to actually plan your stuff or like draw or whatever. And then on this side you actually have the whole information. So you have your project, the date, information about the project, the objective of the project, any brainstorming, so any quick little notes or even like drawings. You have your notes and your action steps to make that project happen, and then you can use your time block to see how long it takes for you to do each task and the due date for that. So those are the two inserts that I've been loving, and it's the new ones. So there's that. Another update that I don't think I've shared with you is that I've been using Pocket Planner again recently. I kind of went and took out my work planner because the other work planner didn't really have much to do as much, and those tasks that I have can basically put in a smaller planner. The only thing I would definitely miss is the notes section, so I still use this if I really need to write notes down, but other than that I don't really use this anymore. So you see this week is empty, but I've been using a pocket planner. I've used our Poi Hun one, I've used Moulton one, and right now I have this one right here, which is the LV in the Damier Event, which is my favorite print, I believe. So this was a little gift, so I decided to be using this. I'm using it with the original rings, so it has to be super compact. As you see, I don't have a lot of inserts in here. Kept the bare minimal. I do have the rings to change it if I ever want to, so I can definitely do that if this does grow a little bit. So there's that. I'll definitely share an updated or a flip in general for you guys on this soon. So that's my little update on on my planners. So I'm currently using this one right here and my half letter discount for Poi Hun, and this is the new one of the new covers that I will talk more about in a little bit. But next I want to share the software that Mr. Poi and I have been trying out and kind of seeing if it works, because we've been having some troubles with communication because it is a little different when you guys are apart, because I'm in Vancouver and Mr. Poi's in Seattle currently. Ever since the pandemic happened, we haven't seen each other, so it's been super hard to kind of keep track of things. So I'll be sharing with you on that, so let's get in. Okay, so here's the app that we've been using. It is called Monday.com. It's kind of like those programs where it's for organizing and for productivity for your team. So especially when you have a bigger company or a large or small business where there's like at least 3 to 5 people in your team or even more, you will need a space to kind of keep track of things. And a lot of the times people that they work with are remotely working together, so it's perfect for Mr. Poi and I. So it's about the same kind of concept. And then a lot of the times we keep items, or we purchase items separately, or I randomly purchase things for the shop, and then Mr. Poi doesn't really know about it until it comes, and then he'll have to be starting to get used to a new product. But at least now we have this system here where we have different boards. So this one is purchasing, and as you see, these are the pens that we just released this week, and it is things that now Mr. Poi can know about and know how many we ordered, and then kind of keep track of all the quantities that we have, and he'll know when is it released for. So here, when I click that it's released for a certain date, it kind of heads over to another board, which I can also go through in a little bit. And then yeah, so that's what we've been doing. It's been a lot more interesting, and he knows things a lot more because I don't have to tell him all the time, and it's basically all written out in here. So there's that. So in this board here, this is the November. So when I click on what date or what month I want it to release, it will automate. So what a good thing about this program is that there's this automation thing where if you do something on this board, it will move to another board. There's like so many automations. It's actually really overwhelming to see, but I guess you just have to start learning about it, or even asking people that use it, experts or whatever, to kind of figure it out. But it's nice to have that here. So basically, I'm able to kind of see, after I put it in the release section, I'm able to categorize it. For example, these items are all restock items. So now Mr. Poi knows that these are all restock items. And then there's all these newer items on the bottom, and then there's also freebies that he can look at, and other like member items and stuff like that. So that's nice to see in the long run after the purchasing, so you have it in separate categories. So this is the best thing we've done so far. I'm still figuring out how to use this and how we can implement it in our other boards, such as the marketing board, the customer service board, shipping, wholesale, and growth and development. So that's what we nailed on so far, but I still need a lot of time to really work on this and kind of figure it out and make it into very, very organized and easy to use. So if we ever have a member in the future, we're able to get it to work. So that's the new program that we've been testing on. If you're interested in learning more about this program, I can definitely do another video in the future, but let me know in the comments down below. So last but not least is my A5 cover update. So we did get our last final sample around the beginning of this month, or no wait, beginning of last month, and it just wasn't working, and it just wasn't to our standards, so we had to send out one of our current covers for them to kind of make sure that it has the right thickness and that it still covers really well. So That's why it took so long for us to get the final samples, and these are the ones right here. So we're gonna have it in this black pebbled leather like always, and we're gonna have it in this new croc, which a lot of people have been super interested in. This one's super cute, and definitely love the both in general. And so we are also, another problem we came across was that we didn't have enough plaques and we needed to go into production right away. So we decided that we are going to do some with and without plaques. I know a lot of the times, even before when we released our initial release, people didn't really like the plaques. Like, I understand that it's a little cutish and a little feminine, I guess, and a lot of people just likes it everything plain. So I decided that we're gonna just do some without it, and I think it's gonna work out. And those that really want it without it is going to love it. And if you don't remember, the reason we're gonna release these is that we are gonna release them as a compact planner instead of a regular planner. I decided that I want it to be a little different, and a lot of the shops out there don't have it in a compact version because a lot of people want it like super thick and have a lot of pages in there. But in my philosophy, I think that a more compact planner is more productive and can be a little bit more organized, because then if you have too many inserts in here, you're gonna get super confused. Obviously, depending on your own needs also, you might need it a little bit bigger. So obviously I wanted to give some other options out there in the world. So this is going to be coming out very soon. I'm very excited because I've been waiting to get these done a long time ago, and the good thing about it is going to be a lot more affordable than our current ones because it is not double layered. So before it's a double layer, now it's just one layer, which I think is a lot more it's better because it's not as bulky as if you had it in a double layer, and I like it. So we'll just have to see what you guys think. So these will be coming out soon, and that is my little update for the A5 cover. There was a lot of craziness happening and had more samples than we thought we would needed. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. A lot of exciting things are coming up in the next month or so, and then 2021 is gonna hit, and we're gonna have to start planning for 2021, which I have started planning. So I do have some stuff that is ready for release then, but I also have to start planning for even further in, like February and March, and it just keeps going. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagrams to follow my behind the scenes and just random stuff in general, or follow me at Poi Hun. Me and Mr. Poi are always there and always ready to chat if you want to on Poi Hun, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!